Hi everyone, welcome back to the Joyful Manifestors. I am Subhashri. Have you ever felt trapped in the darkness of trauma, wondering if there was any way out? I was there too. For many years, I carried trauma that affected every part of my life. I even reached a point where I woke up each morning feeling like I didn't want to go on anymore. But today, I am sharing my story to show you that healing is possible, and I'll walk you through the steps that help me find peace and hope again. For many years, I struggled with a deep rooted trauma that affected me in many ways I never expected. I became very insecure. My confidence vanished, and over time, I even developed panic attacks. I remember how terrifying those moments were, feeling completely out of control. But it didn't stop there. The fear crept into other areas of my life. For example, I had lived on the third floor for many years without any fear, but my trauma got so severe that I became scared of even the smallest heights. It was exhausting. I would wake up every morning asking myself, why am I still here? I felt hopeless, as if there was no escape. There were countless nights I cried myself to sleep, feeling completely alone. But somehow, deep down, I knew there had to be a way out of this pain. But here's the thing, I am still here. I didn't give up, and over time, I have learned how to heal. It wasn't an easy journey, but I can honestly say I am a better person now than before. I am stronger, I'm kinder to myself, and I finally have a sense of peace I thought I would never find. And today, I want to share the steps that help me get here because maybe, just maybe, they can help you too. Recognize and accept your trauma. To begin healing, the first step is to acknowledge what happened. For a long time, I tried to suppress everything. I thought that by ignoring it, it would go away. But it only got worse. I realized that to heal, I had to recognize my trauma and allow myself to feel those emotions. Accepting what happened wasn't easy, but it was the first crucial step in my journey. Here's a practical tip. Start by writing down your thoughts in a journal. You don't have to show it to anyone, just put your feelings into words without judging yourself. This process of acknowledging can be incredibly freeing. Step 2. Practice self-love and compassion. Trauma has a way of making us feel like we are unworthy. And for years, I was my own harshest critic. But I learned that healing requires kindness towards yourself. Self-love isn't a one-time act. It's a practice of being gentle and forgiving, even on tough days. I made a video especially on self-love, and it's filled with tips that can guide you if you are just starting. Check out my video on self-love for more ideas on how to be kind to yourself on your journey. Step 3. Release your emotions in healthy ways. For years, I bottled up my emotions, but I learned that those feelings need an outlet. Finding a healthy way to release them became a game changer in healing. Here's a practical tip. Experiment with different ways to express your feelings like journaling, painting, or even going for a walk in nature. One thing that really helped me was doing breathing exercises when I felt overwhelmed. Just a few minutes of deep breathing can calm your mind and help release built up tension. Step 4. Forgive both others and yourself. I carried so much resentment and guilt, thinking it was my fault or that I should have done something differently. But forgiveness doesn't mean you are saying everything is okay. It's about letting go of the control that pain has over you. Here's a practical tip. Write a letter of forgiveness, not necessarily to send, but as a way to release the burden. Write to yourself or anyone you feel has hurt you. Just putting those emotions down can create space for healing. Step 5. Focus on positivity through small habits. I used to think positivity was just something people were naturally good at. But through this journey, I realized it's something you cultivate little by little. Here's a practical tip. Start small by expressing gratitude every morning. I do something called a gratitude walk, where I take a few minutes to be thankful for everything around me. If you are curious, I have a video on gratitude walks that might help you incorporate this simple yet powerful practice into your own life. Step 6. Prioritize self-care to protect your peace. One of the best important things I have learned is that Healing doesn't stop. You need to actively protect your peace. Trauma affects both mind and body, so self care became a way of nurturing to yourself. Create a self care routine that suits you. It may be a morning walk or even a small, simple routine like setting boundaries in your relationships. Healing is not just a straight line, it's a journey that requires patience and there will be ups and downs. But remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward reclaiming your life. I want you to know that healing is possible and you're not alone in this. I am here to support, and I hope these steps can serve as a guide as you start your own journey towards your peace. If this story resonates with you, please subscribe so we can continue this journey together. Share your thoughts or any questions in the comments below. And most importantly, remember, you are stronger than you think and healing is possible.